Now that Edwin's here, we can take the fight to the Institute.
Paladin.
Cavalry's arrived. And it looks like they sent in the big guns.
That ship. I've never seen anything like it.
Amazing, isn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon? Man's a lunatic.
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
Good, you're back.
In my experience, hot shots and big men end up with closed caskets.
Lock and load. I've got some targets for you to clear.
Oh, God. Mole rat on a stick is a really bad idea.
I get up duty. That Salisbury
Excuse
steak
me.
is mine.
Yes.
Didn't think you'd show your face again. Ready to clear out another area?
Can't break the code.
Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
You're lucky I don't turn your synth into scrap.
Hey,
I'm listening.
think you can unlock that terminal?
Finally ready for another mission? Or are you just here to waste my time?
I'm not ready.
Whatever.
Hey,
What's the plan?
see what you can do.
hesitating to pull the trigger on any of the Commonwealth stuff.
Got a thing for antiques.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on it. The last person that disobeyed Captain Delphi ended up scraping rust off the Tribunal's hull from the outside.
Can't talk right now. Gotta clean up my leg, scat on my boots.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capitol waste.
There we go.
Taking on a Deathclaw without backup is a great way to get yourself killed.
Just when I thought you were gone for good. I take it you're ready for another mission?
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
spot anything hostile to the flight, I suggest you put to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battle changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive. I wish everyone down there believed in our cause, but they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Sounds like Ellie needs to talk to us. We should head back to the office next chance we get.
Hey,
I'm all ears.
Nick,
Looks like you got something to say.
your thoughts?
Flying that ship into the heart of the Commonwealth. Mark my words. The Brotherhood's here to start a war.
Just wanted to check in, see how you feel things are going between us.
I've been thinking about that myself. I suppose we're okay. I feel like we could be doing more for folks out here, but otherwise, we're all right.
That's all for now.
Well, all right.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request to place the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing the recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the Supreme Commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak. Anything else?
Where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
On your way, soldier. Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is holding his address on his command deck.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past?
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute, a malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! We'll stop the Institute. For Maxon, and for the Brotherhood.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
A knight? What is this, the Dark Ages?
Judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that era again. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Hey,
What do you need?
your thoughts?
You'd be shocked how many folks I've managed to convince I'm just a really sick ghoul.
Your thoughts?
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
How are we doing, Nick?
Well, traveling with you beats being held prisoner in some vault. That's for darn sure. So, yeah, I'd say we're fine.
Nothing else for now.
Suit yourself.
Vertibird docking systems and fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Adjusting internal ballonnet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Communications array calibration test successful. All bands nominal.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3. Adjusting torque.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Engine turbines at 87% fit.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
You keep your pet synth on a short leash, all right?
Dr. Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, the last person that disobeyed Captain Kelly ended up scraping rust off the Pridwin's hull.
Firing.
From the outside.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
Nice. Watching a conductor of the orchestra.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure.
Got it.
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud. Personal log entry 142. I can sum up living on the Pridwin in 4 words. I missed field assignments. Don't get me wrong, the research we're doing is exciting stuff, but life on this ship is a nightmare. I'm trapped in this metal tube 18 hours a day. I still can't decide who smells worse, the soldiers or the mole rats. And what passes for conversation among the grunts makes mutants seem scholarly. I'm gonna speak to Proctor Quinlan. Field scribes cannot have it this bad. Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. We'll
Do
be
you
on
know what a
report
10-pound
very
cockroach
quickly.
can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Don't get smart. You want to see the Brotherhood's greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation.
You know, before getting shipped to the Commonwealth, I thought Elder Lyons still had some good points. The Brotherhood in the Capital Wasteland, they were about helping. But this assignment, it's opened my eyes. On the flight here, we passed city after city. Buildings taller than I've ever seen. Some that nearly clipped the Pridwin. And who uses them now? Mutants. Freaks. Seeing all that destruction, tens of millions of dead, brought on by technology run amok, it made it so clear. Elder Maxon is right. The wasteland needs to be cleansed, and we're the ones to do it. Night.
Never forget, you are the eyes and...
In my experience, hot shots and big mouths end up with closed casket funerals.
There. That should hold.
Hey,
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe.
I see a lot of folks that are worse in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
The Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
You haven't lived until you've tipped a Brahmin with a vertebrate. Now that's a challenge.
Feel free to have a look at the specimen. Didn't you want to hear about my experiment?
Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimens, but please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible if you're injured.
Are all these creatures yours?
Well, they're an important part of my research, if that's what you mean. I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures' bodies have adapted to the radiation. If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective
That's amazing.
Well, it's only a theory. You see, however, after I believe I've discovered how, instead of decades.
I'm sold. If you're looking for someone to help, you can sign me up.
I appreciate the offer. The specimens what I need are...
Will I get some of that new compound you're developing?
If I make a breakthrough, you'll be the first person I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that has the proper type of blood. All you have to do is pick... Hey, I really...
Our vertebrates should give us the air superiority we need to win this war. Why would you bring that synth here? Aren't you afraid it might be a spy?
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and in dance.
Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life.
Yes, Scribe.
I've read the 2076 underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is?
Always back.
Excuse me, Proctor Quinlan.
What? Oh, damn it all! I left it in record mode. And Paladin Dance. Just let me... I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Proctor Quinlan.
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Medical report, Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the
Captain,
real enemy are the synths could be hiding among us.
So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
If you fry up a hunk of cram with a little Nuka-Cola, it almost tastes like food.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans
There,
with exact
try it now.
duplicates?
Nothing.
I don't know about Scribe
10 minutes ago.
I think she
Can't
loves
fix it.
I can fix it. Is it too much? You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire.
They sure bring in the business.
Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother. I owe you.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Proctor Ingram?
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous. If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
We can talk shop after you've fully checked in with Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Hey.
I'm listening.
Come find me when you're done checking in with Maxon and Dance.
Maxon might appear compassionate.
Dance?
But I can assure
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, The Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he...
Of course he does. How could he afford not? I just hope you appreciate how much... Not to put too fine a point on it.
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking the...
Right. You can come with me or wait until I'm done.
In that case? If you change your mind.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Just looking to trade a little.
Yeah, sure thing.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Put two in the head and they'll stay dead. Advice to live by.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
Sounds like you're disappointed.
I'm not disappointed, just surprised. You don't look like one of the usual wastelanders we pick up. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the prid one's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guy. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor, feel free to use it. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work. When it comes to keeping the Pridwin running, Proctor Ingram's the best.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capitol at least.
Proctor Tegan.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blast...
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already, the powers that be have me locked. If you need to stock up...
That's good to know.
I'm glad you're the agreeable type. I tell most of the new recruits that the good news is by having it...
Right.
Yeah, I'm mostly interested. Of course.
Sure. I could use some extra caps.
You need them. Just involve. And since after you're done, in the meantime...
Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew. Plenty of work if you need it.
Come back when you're done introducing yourself.
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to make yourself a kill.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books...
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a...
Makes sense to get rid of it.
Well, I'm pleased, since it's obvious that...
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew, so...
Ah, yes. Under normal circumstances. However, unfortunately, I'm lacking the...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That, as you patrol the... I'm authorized to... And if you wish to be... In any event...
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you...
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term illness. Third question. And
sure.
Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, we'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your... If you ever need medical assistance.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough alliance in his foolish ways.
Lancer Captain Pels is one of the finest officers
Proctor
I've
Teagan.
ever had the
Can
pleasure
I
of
help you
serving.
with anything?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
Greetings, Knight.
Watch your step on the flight deck. It's a long way down. tighten up the meter.
Like that?
I'll split the difference. You got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting Bill's business.
Who's gardening? What? You're kidding.
Right out into the next rotation. Gotta leave a couple of secrets.
Lucky bastard. Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
Would you like me to go with you? appear to be well built for travel. You should be commended for a job. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. I wasn't aware that roaming the Commonwealth could prove so interesting. It's a pleasure to serve you, sir. Now you'll know a bit more how
Feels
I
like you
feel
can
being
take on the
encased
world
in a
with
metal
it,
shell.
doesn't it?
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.